Welcome, my political friends of the interwebs. I'm just going over the Drudge Report. Thought I'd check in with you. A couple of things are interesting to me. Hey, Nelson Mandela dead at 95. I'll tell you what, honestly, that was a good run. I'm thinking the last few years have been pretty rough for him, but 95. I'll never see 95. I'd be lucky to see 50. Anyway, listen, you all know one of my favorite topics of all time is global warming. Or climate change, as they say. They constantly change they change the name of their little scheme to benefit themselves. But the truth of the matter is pretty much come undone. If we had a real competent media, everybody would be aware of that. It's just absolutely a scam. I mean, all the things that they tried to use as proof, all of it is just debunked. And here we are. No coal being produced, at least not off my property, that's for sure. So anyway, yeah, the global warming thing, I'll tell you what, honestly, I would forget all my ill feelings about any of it and what it's done to me and my family. But I would trade all that for 5 minutes with Al Gore. Just 5 minutes. That's all I want. One fat bastard after the next. You know? So anyway, yeah, so crazy weather. Cold. Very cold. See, that's the thing, too. When it's cold, it's caused by climate change. When it's warm, it's caused by climate change. When the ice caps melt, it's caused by climate change. When the ice caps expand, it's caused by climate change. You know what? The truth is, yeah, the climate changes all the freaking time and always has. It's insane. I'm going to leave the link underneath for you guys to go check that out. And let me know in the comment section what you think, because I know there are more than a few of my followers who truly do believe all this nonsense. And it is freaking nonsense. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, so what do we got? We got GOP targets Hillary 2016. Bill Richardson, I screwed up. Release of U.S. political prisoner in Cuba. There's all kinds of really good stuff going on today. If you guys have never been to the Drudge Report, you really should. It's kind of like it's a focal point for all kinds of different conservative news, because you don't typically get that anywhere else on the internet. And Matt Drudge does a very good job of keeping everything up to date, and it's constantly refreshing, which is very cool. But yeah, just amazing, just absolutely amazing to me, the stuff that goes on in this world, and most of it never being reported by the mainstream media. Yeah. Most of it, it's just absolutely amazing to me. I mean, you literally. Now, here's the thing. Now, the truth is, we all have the internet now, and it is really our responsibility to continually educate ourselves as to what's going on. So, if you're only getting your news from one source, and I don't care what source it is, you're not doing yourself a decent service. In fact, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to diversify your stream of information. Literally, diversify it. So yeah, the Drudge Report, I love it. And supposedly, I haven't read this yet, but Limbaugh says, Limbaugh on the move, switches stations in Los Angeles, Drudge Report. I'll have to read that. Let me give you a couple of other ideas for those of you who don't watch or read the Drudge Report. Let's see here. Lib group gets secret dollars as it blasts secrecy on the right. And that's another thing too. A lot of these groups that are saying X, Y, and Z are saying it because they've got a vested interest in saying it. For example, and this makes me just thoroughly disgusted, but this is really what was going on, and a lot of people don't realize this. But MSNBC, which is an offshoot of NBC News, MSNBC, home of Rachel Maddow. And a few, I haven't watched MSNBC in a while, so I'm not really sure who's still there, but at one time it had a whole line of just flat out left-wing nut jobs. But anyway, during the last election, they were reporting things like global warming and alternative energy and all of that stuff. And at the same time, they were getting massive deals for advertising on their stations. And it was really kind of, to me, blatant, hackish on their part, criminal on the Obama administration's part, and they were buying news is what they were doing. They were in exchange for advertising dollars. I don't know if there's any other way to look at it. In exchange for advertising dollars, being for the most part propaganda agents for the Obama administration. You know, and it helped form or shape opinion. Now, a lot of people will say, yeah, but MSNBC doesn't have a large viewership, and they don't have a diversity in audience, so it's really, they were just preaching to the choir anyway. Well, but you know, a lot of other news outlets were quoting sources from MSNBC. I mean, it really became almost a virus in a way. And what upsets me the most about it is that it was my tax money that was helping fund that. And the Obama administration, I'm just going to keep it real, probably the most corrupt and criminal organization ever in the history of this country. Those people who harp on about Richard Nixon's administration, they have no clue what they're talking about, because the Obama administration literally makes the Nixon administration look like a bunch of choir boys. Yes, and that's just a fact. It just kills me that, well, there's a lot of things in play right now. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, and I could harp about the media forever, but you know, the media is definitely in the tank for the Obama administration. Every now and again, they'll try to pretend they're not, but you know, let's keep it real. And it just, you know, we're not getting the information that we need. We're not getting that, and a lot of Americans truthfully know the truth, but are in denial themselves. You know, it's funny about the global warming thing. They would call people like me science deniers, you know. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a science denier. I'm a pro-science person. But I like to call the people that literally are keeping their heads buried into the sand, you know, the Obama bots, if you will. And some are not even really classical Obama bots. But those people are truth deniers. You know, literally truth deniers. They don't want to hear the truth. They want Uncle Sugar to take care of them. They have a feeling that a lot of them feel like they're up against the wall. And because they feel like they're up against the wall, they want Uncle Sugar there. They want that, you know, and all they can hear is catchphrases like safety net. You know, and it just, they don't want to hear the other side of it, which is pull yourself up by your bootstraps, blah, blah, blah. No, the safety net sounds a whole lot more agreeable to them. So anyway, I'm not going to keep going. I don't want this to be a real long video. Of course, I'm not sure how long it has been. But anyway, listen, guys, let me know in the comment section what you think. Let me know what you think about the global warming, in my opinion, scam, climate change scam. If you got something to say about Nelson Mandela, say it. You know, say it. I won't filter anything you say. You know, if you have something to say about Obama, by all means, you know, have at it. Anyway, that's all I got for you guys. Thank you all for being very supportive of me and my channel, my channels. A lot of you have been with me for many, many years, and I am going to make you a promise right now. I will continue to do this as long as I possibly can. And so I'll leave it at that. See ya.